Hey guys, His Gaming here with
Data Boy, what's up YouTube?
today I went to the mall with my girlfriend. We got a couple of hats.
Got this Naruto one here. Yeah, don't look like Kakashi yet? No? You don't, leave me alone.
And I got this really sweet Superman hat, because you know, Superman badass. We got them from Spencer's. Do you want to tell the price?
I don't know the price.
I got this one for like $25 and it's buy one, get one half off. So I really only paid like $11 for that one, but it's originally priced at $23.
Good deal. Go ahead and get yourself one of these.
Get yourself a Superman one.
Today we are playing another installment of one of my personal favorites that I can't believe this asshole played without me. The Stanley Parable. Yeah.
So, we're playing it. We're going to play the full thing, go through all the endings. It's going to be a pretty long video, to be honest.
And, I personally will be trying so hard not to spoil any endings because
No
I
promises.
have seen and played so much of this game. So I'm going to try and help nudge him a little bit in the right direction of all the endings without spoiling content.
Alright, so I also want to get started before we go ahead and begin the game by saying watch out for later on tonight. He will be here all night, so we're going to smash out some recordings.
Oh yeah, definitely. We're going to try and get a whole bunch of videos up tonight, see what we can do.
Because during the week, this dude is working like crazy.
Like a slave. No,
Like
I
a
didn't say
slave.
that. No one said that. Go
No,
away.
don't say that.
Get your racism out of here. Okay. Yeah.
We'll be playing Spore, starting that, going through a couple levels, so that'll be like an hour to 2 hour type thing.
We actually have Subnautica on Steam right now, but it's got a few problems. It's kind of terrible recording.
So we'll be working that out, try and get it good to go for tomorrow, but we don't know if we can record it on this PC.
So, no promises, but if and when we do get it up, you will definitely be the first to know.
Well, fourth to know.
Fourth, yeah, I guess.
Because I'll be the first, him or
Second.
my girlfriend will be the second, and the other one will be the third. So, let's jump right into it.
The end is never the end. Now, like I was trying to tell him before, you have to wait for that thing at the bottom of the screen there till you've actually made it to one of the endings. Until then, you should probably look around or something.
And we'll be back when we get it set up.
This is the story of a man.
Alright guys, back.
We're here with Stanley.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
He's not a proficient typer.
Desk,
No.
telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what
That is
employee
crushingly
427
simple.
did every day of every
And
month
boring.
of every year. And although others
This is
might
sad
have considered
existence.
it soul-ending, Stanley relished
And that is a
every
horrible
moment
office building.
of
It
it
must have paid a shit ton for him to do it every day.
And Stanley,
Look at that office building though. There's like only one room.
and then one day,
It
something
wasn't the whole building.
happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
Oh
Something
no.
he would never quite forget.
What
He had
happened,
been at
Stanley?
his desk for
Do you need to
nearly an
cry?
hour when he realized that not one single
Old
order
computer.
had arrived
It's a
on the
really
monitor
old
that he
computer.
had to follow.
All these are old
No one had
computers.
showed up
Shut
to
the
give
fuck
I
him
up.
know, but his is on.
call a meeting.
And it's
So is that
old.
one.
No, see, had to show that screen when I was trying to make a point, narrator.
And
Really?
this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time.
You should use the Sharingan. Maybe that's why you can't see him. Get it? This is Naruto? No? I'll shut up.
Out of his office.
Okay, you do the thing. You missed it.
All of his
I'm trying to help him.
What could it mean?
It's right that
Stanley
turn.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Oh, no, never mind. It wasn't the room you were in.
I know what you're talking about.
Go.
Didn't someone say there was something to do with 420?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
So he's kind of gonna tell me where to go.
Yeah, so just go to the fork. Go to the right.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You gotta wonder
This was not
what's
the
going
correct
on. Who is the narrator? Like, what kind of person is he?
Well, perhaps
That's
he wanted
like-
to stop by the employee lounge first.
He controls your life. You know?
Like,
and then he apparently doesn't do a very good job of it, because you can do whatever you want.
Like, who does he think he
It was
is?
worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Like, why is this gray?
Because it's cold.
But why not have like a Pepsi thing or a Mountain Dew, or why just gray? And why is it so cheap?
Copyright.
Why is it so cheap?
The fact that $1.25 is cheap for a can is sad.
But you know it is.
Yeah. Where's the? What was it? Did you miss it?
No, I know what you're talking about.
It's been a while, guys. Don't crucify me. Wrong way. Wrong way.
No.
Fuck.
If I would have gone the other way, I would be following the storyline.
No, but you're looking for the closet.
I know what I'm looking for. I know how to get to it as well.
I don't think this is the way.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the
We
wrong
can either
foot.
continue going up. Whoa.
I'm not your enemy.
Or go that way. We're going to continue
I
going up.
realize it
Because I haven't been that
impossible to
way.
trust in someone else.
I know it's that way.
But the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Nope, I'll stop.
There's someone
Please?
you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Or should we go down?
Someone you've forgotten.
No.
We'll continue going.
Keep going, yeah.
Stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not
Ah,
asking
all I'm
you
gonna
to
tell you
be-
about the next part is you can hold on.
This is it, Stanley.
Just keep going.
Your chance to redeem yourself.
I'm not
To put
entirely
your
sure
work
if
aside.
there's gonna be a
To
choice
let
right
her
before
back
it
into your life.
or after. I should stop
She's
talking.
been
The narrator's trying to. Okay, so
That's her
there is a
Stanley.
choice here. You can answer it, or there's something else you can do, and I'm not gonna say more than that. I'm
Okay.
gonna be completely silent.
You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your...
Oh, he did it!
No, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone? But that
You know, he was talking
supposed
about
to be a
the
choice.
wife
You
and
didn't do
everything.
that. You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Love this.
Clear as day. Stanley picks up
forgot
the
the
phone.
name.
He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
Okay.
Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually
didn't know I
somehow
took
an
this thing off the
incorrect
hat.
course of action. How is that even
Brand new
possible?
hat.
None of these decisions
$100 hat and he took it off.
I don't understand.
$100?
How on earth are you making meaningful
I know.
choices? What did you
Pretend like that didn't happen.
Did I just see?
Silence.
No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I was so mistaken.
Guys, if you
This is
can't
why you
see
can
me,
make correct
I'm
and
sorry.
incorrect choices. And to
I
think
like
I've been
sitting
letting
up
you run around
high
in
when
this
I
game for so long.
looked at how the
Making more
recording would
wrong
look
choices,
with
you
me
might
in
have
it.
negated it
I was
entirely.
sitting down.
It's as though you completely
I'm-
ignored even the most
I feel like right
basic
here is where I'm
of
comfortable, but you can't see me, I don't think.
Or
Because,
did you not grasp
again, during the
the
check, I was over there and
severity
had
of
to
the
move.
situation? Well, I won't
But
have that kind of risk on my
I
watch.
persevere for
I will
you.
Stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe
He
decision
sucks.
making in the real world. Please observe this helpful
Why is this so long?
video.
He's trying to tell you.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But
Ah,
if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend
Oh,
years
Stephen.
helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house.
Please?
Which choice
Why?
will you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no
Those
time should
choices
you
are
make a
very
choice
different.
that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make any continue talking, turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I am supposed to be having a back sack and..."
Excuse me?
My God.
My goodness.
My goodness.
Fail! F!
No, you
Minus.
say it. You say it then.
My goodness. It's 4:30. I'm supposed to be doing something with a sack. I don't know what he said.
Fail.
I don't know what he said after 4:30. I'm sorry. We've practiced. You just wait. It's not broken. You gotta wait. Really want you to practice.
Excellent. Making
See?
choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most
That's
medical
not a healthy
professionals
decision.
recommend making
Not
at
even a
least
little
8
bit.
choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less?
How do you make less than 8 choices a day if you're
Wonder
alive?
if your choices are actually
How do you make
meaningful, and
49,000?
whether they'll make a
How
significant
don't you?
contribution to the world.
We
Just
obviously live in
remember
2 different worlds.
that in the vast
Actually, you make more
infiniteness
than
of
that.
space, your
Maybe.
thoughts and problems
Each
are
second,
materially
You
insignificant.
make a choice.
And the feeling should
Depends on
subside.
how you define
At this
choice.
time, your
make a
instructor
choice
will
to
guide
live.
you in an exercise to test
Yeah, but
and
that doesn't
reinforce
also
the
mean you're gonna make
material.
a choice not to.
Welcome where?
Oh God.
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
There it is.
But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This
Okay.
way, please.
Turn on. There we go. Alright. Let's make a choice.
Wow.
Yes, this is where he takes away your...
Now that we
How
know
did
your
Corey
choices
Kenshin say it?
were made,
Autonomy?
we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine
I wouldn't die if I jumped right now.
senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Just like my life.
Your life can't deal with reality.
No.
Your life is very literally reality.
That's
This is
not.
all it is reality.
No.
Yes.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Well, alrighty then.
Now remember, all
Okay.
you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That's choosing responsibility
Jesus Christ.
and always putting the story first. I'm
Okay.
quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
I've
All
got
right.
this.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. What are we doing? Ah.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry
Oh,
back
no.
in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
He said quickly. Did it work? I don't think it worked.
Oh,
Didn't work.
it's ruined.
Ah.
I can't believe after everything we talked about that you, my story, you
Come on, read the
destroyed
chalkboard,
my
or the
work.
boards.
Why? For what? What did you get out of that?
Right.
What did you think was
Right
so
there.
special about seeing the game undone? I'm left here like so much garbage. It's worthless now.
Closer.
And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to
The
continue
future,
to be
yeah, I
worth
was
it.
right there. The future was
My
yesterday.
story is
Tomorrow
not
is now.
correct. How can I go back
What?
to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To
No.
willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do?
Ah, doo-doo. Am I a child?
No, I have to.
I think I'm a
I have
child.
to shut the game down.
Girl, every word.
Have to.
Do not alter without consent. Ah, fuck. The fuck?
Guys, that was the game.
Yeah. Okay, like I said, it's been a while since I played.
God.
Oh, I'm still here in this pile of polish, with you, who thought you were so clever.
That is not supposed to happen. His voices should not be all over like that.
My entire game
I think it should.
destroyed.
If you shut the game down and it was crashing.
He tried to shut the game. Yeah, but the point is, he's not a part of the game. He's the developer. Oh, I just got that.
It was like Stanley.
He's the developer. That makes so much more sense.
Tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Oh.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it?
Nope.
That there's a
Because
world
fuck are
outside
you?
of you. You're a child.
What? Stop playing with a lighter.
Did you just call me a child, bitch?
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
Oh.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly.
Hold on.
Putting
It's not what it looks
story
like.
first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm not entirely sure what to do here. That's what I thought you'd do.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
There it is.
Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Oh, God.
That means choosing responsibly.
I'm not sure if it'll
and
keep
always
looping or
putting
not.
the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
I don't know if
Just
this
follow
is a
my
game,
lead
it
and
just
you'll be
it keeps
fine.
freezing.
It is not supposed to do that.
When Stanley came to a set of
Yeah,
It's definitely not supposed to sound like that.
Yeah, but it's recording perfectly right now.
It better be recording perfectly.
Goddamn right.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
The future is yesterday, tomorrow is now. It's still saying that. Do not alter without consulting a whiteboard manager. Oh.
Why do you have a whiteboard manager?
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Beat them up without the boss saying. Because I can English right when I work.
There.
There it is. Can't do it. It's like a little Easter egg type thing.
I know, I did it a couple days ago, though.
Yeah, and you didn't let it play through.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
No,
office.
before then. When I recorded it without sound.
Ah. That's stupid.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was
You see how it's different?
Yep.
Not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode.
Please
He had
speak
seen it
clearly
on his
into the
boss's
receiver.
computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak us up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke.
Bitch. Ass. Cunt. Fuck.
Maybe you can just. It should have worked.
Stanley spoke the code.
Oh, right. Stanley can't speak. This is not real.
115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
No, he didn't.
1, 3, 5.
He can definitely not hear you.
I'm sorry. is
Fuck
that-
you!
You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Pause it.
Okay, you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect.
No.
The kind of respect.
Well, you didn't. You asked me to
for his
speak.
Choices. Who knows what it means to take a story
Not a
seriously?
dog.
If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice.
Fuck you.
You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there.
You
Why
know
you
what
come
happens
this
if we
way?
go over there.
Speed.
We did go on the right. You told us not to. You looped us back around, bitch.
Oh, there it is. That's what this was. narrator had a fit. Oh, this part is sad.
Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
Yeah.
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me?
There's always a few where I just feel bad for the narrator.
Stanley, this isn't...
Because he has to deal with our shit.
Alright, so like I said, we're gonna start again.
It'll
and
stop
let's do
itself. Just let it play through.
I know, but begin the game again.
No, it'll stop itself. God damn it.
We're gonna have to continuously go through all this shit because he wants to be an asswipe.
Well, they don't have to go through it.
I'm not pausing it.
Why not?
Because if I gotta go through it, they gotta go through it.
No. It's not how this works. If you get raped on camera by a man in a mask that comes through the front door, then that is what happens, you dick sucker.
When we
No, don't speak. You're done.
fuck you think I am, a dog?
No, you're done.
Y'all say don't
This is
speak
my
to me.
channel now. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to Data Boy Gaming here.
Hey, the gaming here.
Okay, so next I want you to go to your left. Go to your left. Go to your left right now.
What could it mean? Stanley
wait.
decided to go to the meeting.
I'm
Perhaps
there.
he had simply missed a memo. No
The
matter how
window!
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his
Like I can't go through the window.
You can! I swear to God, there's a way to jump in this game.
There isn't.
There is! Edit keys.
I told you.
I've seen it. Maybe you can climb the chairs or something. It's definitely this door. Okay, climbing the chair didn't make any sense. There's a way to get out the windows. Maybe it's not this one. Although I could have swore it was that window.
I want to go through there.
You can.
No, I can't.
It's another way to fuck up the story. I don't remember how. That seems to be what this entire game is about. Fucking the story. Anally.
Bending it right over.
Go left.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Come on. God damn it.
We're gonna go through this way for once.
Yet there was not a single
Tips are not
citizen
getting
there
fired.
either.
Do
Feeling
your
away
fucking
from
job.
this
That should be a tip. Okay,
Stanley
go on the
decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find. Stanley stepped into the broom closet,
Now we wait.
but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
No, he didn't. Just gotta wait.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason.
What is up with this? Turn on the closed captions, yeah.
Just was it area.
Just gotta wait.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least, if there was something to
God.
interact with, he'd be justified in some way, wouldn't he? As it is, he's literally just standing there doing swing play.
For what? No, I can't.
I know.
Are you really still in the broom closet? standing around doing nothing? Why?
I mean, you could look
Do you
around
have
in the
some
broom closet.
explanation here? I'm genuinely confused.
There's a broom. It's a really bad texture, but it's a broom.
It said Stanley walked past the broom closet. At least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it. Maybe to you,
Texture
this
for
is
a
somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending?
Who
The
talks
broom
like that?"
closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That old
Holy
drug
shit.
lady. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Wow. Just rude, just downright
Well, I've
rude.
come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Okay.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities.
Wow.
It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony
Wow.
and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. Alright, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Okay. So now, step into the hallway and then come back in. Wait for him to finish talking first.
Ah, second player, it's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
There you go.
Too. Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Okay, that's the end. Just a little cameo, Easter egg type thing. He's not gonna do anything again. Go down.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
But we're gonna go downstairs.
Oh yeah. This one might mess with your head.
Oh yeah.
That's not a thing. Ah! Okay.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished.
Just keep
His
walking.
boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
More
All of my
poetry.
co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
Let's spill coffee on the
Nothing
floor.
made
I never
any
noticed that
logical
before.
sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley
Oh,
said to
no.
himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
Huh.
He yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and to gently float above the ground.
Oh.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It
Oh.
was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything
Oh God,
I'm
that's
doing and
trippy.
thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
That's
I'm
freaky.
dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
Oh my
He
God.
already thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams. The truth was that, of course, this was not a dream.
Please use the mouse. This is
Was Stanley
sad.
simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he didn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now.
God
as ever
damn
been
it.
in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock.
Oh, is it funny?
After all, it was certain beyond a doubt that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical
Jesus
stars just a
fucking
moment?
Christ, would you have the
How else would the
sensitivity
voice
on?
explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just...
Oh my God.
He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
How do you prove that?
So he closed his eyes gently and
Ah!
invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world like this one.
Okay.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. Go through with this dream. I wish it would be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me
need the
continue
keyboard.
pushing the buttons. Please.
It's a WSD,
It's
right?
all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
No.
Everything will be fine. I am okay.
It's a calming mantra. And fuck me sideways.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am
This
real.
is creepy.
I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Fuck.
So, wow.
This is the story.
I
of a
go-
woman named Mariella.
Woman
Fix.
named Meryl.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and to walk place of work.
Oh. Right,
On this
yeah.
particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Dear God.
And although she would soon turn to call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane.
It's
I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
weird because she's a program that was created by us, so she wouldn't know that.
In a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Why was she running?
I don't know. I really don't know. Well, that was another ending. Trying to think of another one.
Well, while he's thinking of another one, we're gonna pause the recording and I'm gonna go fix us something to eat. Because I don't know about that boy, but I'm fucking hungry.
Fuck fucking hungry.
Alright, let's try another ending.
Okay, so go over to the window.
Gone.
It was definitely here, I was right.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
it's not
he
this
simply
one.
missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley
Is it
looked,
4,
he couldn't find
3,
a
4,
trace
4,
of
3,
a
6,
single
something like that?
workers.
You should be able to climb on the chair. Right there.
Which one? 4, 3, 5?
No, turn. Right there. Be able to climb on the chair and then on the desk. Okay, maybe it wasn't this one. You're supposed to go chair, desk, window. In that order. Oh, fuck me then, I guess.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single
Fuck you,
difference,
narrator.
nor did it advance the story in any way.
Okay, fuck it.
Well, what's the ending for that one?
Well, it's the out-of-map ending. I can't describe it to you. You gotta do it. There is an ending with turning off and on all the computers and stuff.
There we go.
In a certain order. There it is. There we go! You should fall. Look up. There it is.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
No.
So, now
What,
that
is
you're
this
here,
the
what do you
ending?
think? Isn't this a fun
Not yet.
and unique place to be?
Because I can't go
Why don't
anywhere.
we take a minute just to drink
Listen.
it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Sick of the guy? Yes or no?
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like, right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Okay. Elevator music.
There once was a man named Sam, who people considered so manly.
That's creepy.
Must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly candid.
You're opening things during the video? Really?
He pushed them like some kind of glove.
You guys see this? You see what I deal with?
It all
This is some bullshit.
He's like my mother. No one gives a fuck.
had long ceased to function.
So what do you think? One more time, or should we just do,
I don't think he's done. I think you should let it play out.
or should we do the
Why
proper
is it
ending
parable?
after this?
Proper ending and then end the video?
Uh-huh.
And if you are not
Sure.
wrong and keep playing along,
Alright guys, so while we had that short break, we're getting something to eat, and that's that. It's not like he's hiding the pizza on his lap or anything.
You don't eat on video. You just don't do it. It's rude. I refuse to reveal this entire pizza to the YouTube world and let them know that we are currently eating it at this moment. I just won't do it. So
Yeah.
if you ask me to show you the pizza, it won't happen.
Yeah, I mean, let's just be stupid.
I mean, why would I scoot back my chair and lift up the pizza to the camera so that you can see it? That doesn't make any sense. So I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, like,
Come on, guys. Let's get it together.
alright, so while we're listening to this beautiful elevator music, we've got somewhat of a
Announcement?
announcement.
Well, since it's been taking longer than expected to get my own channel up, I'm going to have going to be running my operations here in Hazer Gaming. Like, subscribe, follow on Instagram. It's Instagram, right?
Now I gotta fucking make an Instagram. No, Twitter.
You should have already made the Twitter. You see what I deal with? This guy.
I'll make it right fucking now, guys.
While he does that and waste your time, yeah, I'll have a playlist up. We'll do some solo videos. Still collaborate with Hazer. Yeah, Plexi, I guess. Probably his dad. That video should be coming up shortly.
Hopefully.
Oh,
He
yeah.
hasn't agreed to it yet, so.
Yeah, so that's that. And I definitely think he's just going to keep playing this until you quit the game now. Maybe, is it something around? No? It's just this? Well, okay.
I'm
then.
downloading it now, guys.
Downloading Twitter. I guess now I have to download Twitter.
Uh-huh. If I gotta have it, you gotta have it.
Okay. I have a personal Twitter account, but
We're not gonna give
you
that
can
out.
follow me at,
Bitch, punk ass, white guy, 79.
no. Bitch, punk ass, white guy, 69. Let's get it together.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Yeah, blah, blah,
Stanley
blah.
decided to go to the meeting.
Okay, so
Perhaps he had
This
We're
is
gonna
for
go-
Aunt Lexi.
420. 420 churching. Let's get some church in this.
Church it up, guys.
Stanley
Y'all
came
need
into an
Jesus.
open doors. He entered the door on his left.
There's a lot of pictures of just nothing around. I've never noticed that before.
How not to get fired? Show up to your work.
Feeling a wave of
Don't
desperation,
have sex with the
Stanley
boss's
decided
wife.
to go up to his
Trust
boss's
me.
office, hoping
It won't
he might
end
find an
bad.
answer there.
No, even if he tells you
Coming
to,
a
and he will tell you
staircase,
to.
Stanley walked upstairs to
It
his
happens all the
boss's
time. It's a
office.
common trick. Don't do it. You'll walk in, it'll seem like a joke. She'll have actual sex with you, and then you'll be fired immediately. Just like that.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
It's really
What he
loading on
could
Twitter.
not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the
Terrible.
boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number.
2845.
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
Well, aren't we a lucky one, Stan?
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Newly opened. It means it opened newly. It's not new and was already open. It just opened. Which makes it a new open.
Newly.
Newly open. Sorry, some people don't understand that. It's like a whole there, and there thing. Loading. Awesome. Never mind.
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest.
Technical
as though he
difficulties.
felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years...
Can you stop fiddling with Twitter and
This question
get some movement going?
answered for long.
Hey!
Stanley watched him
Mind
head through the large
control
door that read
facility.
Mind Control Facility.
For sure. Escape. Like they say on Finding Nemo. Escape.
Escape.
Nah.
The lights rose on
Oh!
the walls, packed with television screens.
None of that
Horrible
means anything.
symbols did
Yeah.
this place hold?
'Cause they're off.
To himself.
Doesn't mean anything is off. It's gotta be on. It's not on, so it's off.
We've made the Twitter.
Go ahead and tell them the Twitter account. And put it in the description.
We will.
Well, we haven't told them the account name yet, so for all you non-readers, screw you, I guess.
Uh-huh.
If you don't take the extra fucking seconds.
Now the monitors jump to life. Their
Oh!
temperature revealed.
Now they
Each
mean
small
something.
number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers.
The monitors, they didn't mean anything at first, and then you press the button, and then they came on, and they meant something, because it was on. They weren't on, and then they didn't mean anything, but now they're on, so they mean something.
Freedom meant nothing.
If you know what I'm talking about, hit that like button.
I don't think anyone knows what you're talking about.
They know what I'm talking about. You see how he belittles you? He thinks you're stupid. Like Albert Einstein or Beethoven. Just stupid.
This mind control.
Fuck you and your
It
skipping.
was too horrible. It couldn't be true.
Alright guys, so the Twitter name is
Control all this
Databoy Hazer because Hazer Gaming is already
But
taken.
his emotions had been manipulated to
Uh-huh.
accept it blindly.
I keep telling you, Hazer Boy makes perfect sense.
No.
Hazer Boy 124 even.
Refused to believe it.
Databoy
He
Hazer.
couldn't accept it.
It's a
His
dumb
own
name.
life in someone else's control. Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
It's like this close to the pizza.
It's nowhere near the fucking pizza. It's like
They
that
don't
close.
know that.
Now they do.
Okay. Actually measuring, it was about that close.
Yeah.
You see this bitch?
Fucking phone in your ass.
Fuckhead. And I don't call people fuckheads often. It's very rare occurrence.
The operation. Controls labeled.
Mind control, offline.
Happy, or sad, or content.
Content.
Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley
Facility
decided
power.
that this machine
Mind
would
control.
never again
Idle.
exert its
Await.
terrible
Mind
power
controls.
over a
Idle.
life
Awaiting input. Now, I know we said we were gonna do the true ending,
would dismantle
but
the controls
don't
of
turn it off.
and
Turn it on.
Oh, Stanley. And you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After
Yes.
they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed
Then give me
to
pussy.
go, turn the controls off,
I need.
and leave.
taking
If
the
you
high
want to throw
road.
my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent. Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
That means exploding.
This machine is activated without proper DNA identification. Nuclear
There's no word for DNA identification.
eliminating the entire complex. How long
Nuclear
until detonation,
detonation.
Wait, hold up.
Say,
Complex.
now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Ah.
Your time to shine. You are the star. It's your
You have 2
story now.
fucking minutes to do something. Anything, really.
Oh, this is
On? That's your solution? His solution was on.
Little time left to enjoy it.
On caused the problem.
Until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
That's not helping.
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are. A moment of solace before you're obliterated. All right, I'm in a good mood. You're going to die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance
Never
of the
as
story.
easy as off.
Sometimes
Go back in that room
I
and
simply
figure
let you
something
sit in
out.
your office forever.
He's gonna blow Stanley up. He's gonna blow Stanley up. The fuck?
I was gonna blow the complex up. Stanley's invincible.
Swallowing
No!
inside.
No!
Crisp.
No!
This version of events has
Incorrect.
amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
So yellow,
But I'm
yellow.
sure whatever I come up with on the next go around will be even better.
It's got to be that orangish color.
My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying
That's
this so
incorrect.
much.
Bullshit. Red.
You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra
One.
time
It's gotta
on
have
the
the
clock.
one on
Why
it.
not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Yes, I do.
What?
Dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
No, I have plenty of
Or did
ideas.
you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment.
There is an open
But here's
door.
a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a
Oh,
catalyst
fuck.
to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made
Wow.
humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control
much time
this
do you have
world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first.
34 seconds.
Yeah, thank you. But it is on the wall in front of you.
Take a look at the clock.
Huh?
Stanley.
It is on the
That's
wall
30
behind you.
seconds you have left to
Where?
struggle.
Behind you.
30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces.
Goodbye,
Will
employee
you cling desperately to your frail
427.
life? Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the journey.
Oh!
And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, "Ready, erupt."
Did you do something? Time wasn't up. Was time up?
I think time was up.
Okay. Well, I knew that was going to happen, and I also knew that there was no way to stop it. Which is why I did the thing. You guys know. You saw it. Get a creepy smile behind you.
No, I'll see it in the video. If I post it.
Better. It's a good video. Right, guys? Good video. It's because I'm in it.
Alright guys, we're going to end the video here. We're not going to do the real ending because that's no fun. Basically what happens is you press the off button and then you walk out.
Yeah, it's like freedom and stuff.
But
So-
that's all. It's very, very boring. So, if you guys want to see another one like this with my dad maybe, guest starring, whatever, make sure you hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Check out our new Twitter account, Databoy Hazer. Hazer Gaming's now partnered with Databoy Gaming, so
I have my own playlist and all. It'll be right.
this is why we don't eat and talk at the same time. Have a good day, guys. Make sure you're subscribed and share it for downloads. Yep.